Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm Shinla and this is the second part of our free beauty retouching tutorial here on YouTube. In our previous chapter, we did raw image processing and I showed you the difference between our raw image processed photo, the camera JPEG, and the unprocessed photo. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to rearrange the layers. So I'm going to rearrange the layers to have our raw image below the camera JPEG and the raw image processing. Alright, so if you want to see how we did that, the link will be in the description. In today's video, however, we are going to be doing skin healing, and basically what that means is we are preparing the skin, the eyes, and the hair for retouching. We want to get consistent, smooth textures, removing all spots and blemishes, as well as removing the stray hairs from the hair. So I'm coming to our raw image process photo. I'm going to duplicate it and I'll rename it as our healing base. Then next I'm coming to make 3 new layers. So the first layer will be for skin healing. The second layer will be for eye healing, and then the last layer will be for hair healing. Alright, now I'm coming to perform the skin healing for the skin. The reason why we have it on separate new layers is because we want to work non-destructively. The major tools we'll be using are the spot healing brush tool with the shortcut J, the healing brush tool also with the shortcut J, and the clone stamp tool with the shortcut S on your keyboard. Primarily I'll be using the spot healing brush tool, and what I will do is I will make sure sample all layers is checked so that it can heal while sampling from the layer below. So I'm going to press J and I'll use the square brackets to increase the size. I'm going to Alt and right click to control the hardness, and I'm just going to click and we should start our healing process. So what you want to do is you want to click over any parts where there are blemishes, spots, or anything of the sort. So just to show you a slide before and after. This is before, this is after, and when I press and hold Alt and click on the eye icon here, you can see that this is our skin healing layer separate from the healing base. So I'm just going to do that. I'll speed up the video, and if there's anything worthy to note, I'll let you guys know. Now, if you want to use the clone stamp tool, you have to make sure that sample current and below is selected, that you can sample from the layer below. If I want to sample a section of skin, I can do that. going to switch back to healing brush, spot healing brush tool. All right, so we are done with our skin healing. I could go further to continue working on the textures. However, because of time, I'll stop here. So just to show you a before and after. So this is the before and this is the after. Then we'll zoom in to show you before and after. Before and after. So as you can see, I've gotten rid of most of the spots on her face. And let me show you just the skin healing layer on its own. So that's it. I'm pressing and holding Alt while clicking on the eye icon, the visibility icon. Yes, that's before and after for the skin. This is a pre-retouching process where you just want to prepare the skin or the skin textures for retouching, as well as the eye. So now we are coming to work on the eyes. So I've moved over to our eye layer, and I'm going to use the spot healing brush tool just to get rid of some of the textures in the eye. Not all, just the ones that stand out. In a future video, we'll be treating eye whitening and other enhancements we can do to make the eyes look very lively and lovely. However, for this section, we are just removing any unwanted textures in the eyes. If you are enjoying it and if you are looking forward to the actual retouching as well as the edits or the retouching we'll be doing on the eye, don't forget to subscribe. And if you are enjoying this video, don't forget to hit the like button as well. It really helps me out. Okay, so I think that's it for the eye healing. So let me show you a before and after. Before and after, and let me show you. This is just the eye healing layer. So next thing we are going to do is the hair healing, where we'll treat these stray hairs. Now there are a couple of methods you can use to do the hair healing. So let me go over to our hair healing layer. The first method is the clone stamp tool S, where you can sample, let's see, this area, and then gently brush over to cover up the stray hairs. So this is a before, that's the after, and that's the cover up. Okay, however, there's another way. So I just undid that. There's another way you can do it in case the just sampling might be too tedious for you, there's another way to do that, where you use the pen tool or the curvature pen tool. What you are going to do is draw a path around where the stray hairs are. It doesn't have to be a detailed path. You just want to draw a path around the stray hairs. So I'm going to do that. You want it to be slightly outside the border of the hairs. Alright, so I'm done drawing the path around the stray hairs, and what I'm going to do is make sure I'm on the pen tool, the curvature pen tool, right click, and then I'm going to make a selection. I'm going to set the feather radius to 1 anti-aliased, and it's a new selection, and I'm going to click OK, and that turns our path into a selection. So we've selected the area where the stray hairs are. So I'm going to select any selection tool like the lasso tool. I'm going to right click over the selection and say content aware fill. Now it has sampled an area to fill the stray hairs. What I'm going to do is I'm going to select the brush tool and I'm going to brush out the hair, because I don't want it to sample from the hair. I just want it to sample from the background. And as you can see, it has removed all the stray hairs. Let me just make sure it's not sampling from this black area here. Okay, and I'm going to click enter, and I'm going to press Ctrl D to deselect. So as you can see, selection was a bit too harsh, so I'm going to undo that, undo again. I'm going to select the curvature pen tool, make selection, and this time I'll set the feather radius to I think about 3 will do. Alright, so same process, lasso tool, content aware fill, and then we are just going to undo that. I'm going to remove this selection areas. Okay, make sure it's not selecting balls. I'm going to click enter, Ctrl D. I think now we have a smoother transition. So this before, this after, before and after. I'm just going to use the spot healing brush to take off some of these highlights in the hair. And that's it. But as you can see, the hair is not so straight or not so smooth. We have some bumps in the hair and all that. and that will be treated in our next video, which is Liquify, where we are going to be straightening not just the hair but other parts of the body as well. So this is the before, this is the after our healing, our hair healing, sorry. This is before the eye healing, and then this is before the skin healing. I'm going to select the healing base, press shift, press the hair healing layer, and select the group icon, and I'm going to name the group healing. So this is before all the healing we've done, and this is after. And we zoom in slightly. So before healing and after healing, before and after. So subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and if you want to see how we straighten this outline, as well as do some other minor modifications using Liquify in our next video. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Leave a like if you did, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.